get started now. How's everyone doing? I'm Zach Andersen. I'm going to play songs. I've already been playing songs, but I'm going to be playing songs for you. These are all original songs that I wrote that were inspired by several different anime. Give a little brief history on myself. I'm from Connecticut. I went to school in Massachusetts, Fitchburg State. My thoughts exactly. And while I was there, I ended up breaking my neck. So while my neck was broken, the only thing I could really do was play video games and learn the guitar. So I'd go home on the weekends, my brother would teach me some chords, and then I'd go back up and practice in between playing games. So a couple months later, I kind of was joking, it's like, why don't I write like a concept album of all songs about video games that basically, without like really mentioning what they are, so that if somebody doesn't know the game, they can understand it on a different level than somebody who does know the game, who can get all the references and understand it that way. The next day, I wrote a song about Shadow of the Colossus, and that was the first song I ever wrote. And since then, I've written over 100 songs, and no sign of stopping. Not all about video games, several different topics. I mean, topics about myself, people I know, basic topics, video games, American cartoons, and then more recently I started anime. So I wrote some songs that were about some anime, and basically what I'm going to do here is just kind of a storytellers kind of show where I'll explain the song in a way that songs are all about interpretation. You can interpret them so many different ways that one song to you might mean something completely different than it does to you. Which would probably mean the same to you. We never know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain the song as if it's just the more basic element of the song, and then I'm going to tell you the reason why I chose the anime that I used, and everything like that. So yeah, so this first song I'm going to play pretty much is about just waiting for someone you love to return to you after a very long period of time. And I was inspired to write this song by the anime Canon, 2006, where IU is constantly waiting for Yuichi to return to the town, and then I'm trying to do this without spoilers, so I'm gonna kind of just give you the basic story behind it. So yeah, this song is called Every Day She Waits. Patiently she waits for a true love at last. Peacefully she slumbers as the season always searching, but always hope to be found by the boy she always loved. Made her feet never touch the ground. Her eyes soon would open to the prayers and tears of his, to his hand grasping hers, to a new life as good as this. Every day she waited, every day she waited for him, every day she waited. Now her new life will begin. Hey. Alright, raise your hand, or first person to raise their hand and answer this question will get a free sticker, except for my sister. What's my name?
Andrew.
And you didn't raise your hand anyway. Nobody?
Zach.
Yes.
If it doesn't, it's like
Yes, sir. Hey, you guys a sticker. Yes, for those who thought my name was Andrew, my name is Zach Andersen. I guess the Ander part might have threw you off there. So yeah, this next song is it's about this next song I was inspired by the anime Gunslinger Girls, and I wrote a verse based on the last episode of the first season. Because I like the imagery of it all, with the stars and everything. But the song's about the feeling of seclusion and loneliness and wishing to be free and wishing for someone to love you. First verse kind of gives you the idea of the characters, just how they're more like doll-like, emotionless, and then the second verse gives more of the character Elsie and her wanting to be accepted by her fratello. And the third verse, it takes the imagery from the last episode. So, yeah, the song is called "The Last Star." Porcelain dolls, but the dolls never answer any of your calls, and you wish for freedom as the last star falls, and you make a wish. Does, then it will be only me and you. Black and white photos, the only memories that remain. Place gently on the windowsill in a plastic frame, staring out the window to ease your pain. it will be only me and you. The moon is overflowing, stars bursting all around. You hold your ears in anticipation, but in space there is no sound. The shrapnel of the stars, pieces falling to the ground. And you wish for freedom on the last star found. And you make a wish, and you hope it turns true. And if it does, then it will be only me and you. Only me and you. Hey. Dry during that song.